You are new to the city.
Is it that obvious? Feet are on the ground and your eyes are in the sky. That is how all the village girls look in the first week.
Are you looking for work? I have been looking for 5 days.
No one needs anyone. Go and see this woman, Madame Charity Osei. She finds work and accommodation for young women who are new to the city.
Can I trust her?
She finds people work. That is what I know.
Accra hit Akosua the moment she stepped off the bus. The noise was the first thing, an enormous wall of sound made up of car horns, shouting traders, music blasting from open shop fronts, and the low roar of thousands of people all moving at once. The streets were packed and colorful and completely overwhelming, and nothing about them looked the way they had looked in the old magazines she had studied back home. For the first 3 days, Akosua walked. She went from shop to shop, from office to office, asking if anyone needed help, asking if there was a clean room she could afford. The answer was always no. The city that had looked so welcoming in her imagination turned out to be cold and indifferent up close. Nobody had time for a young woman from a village with no connections and very little money. By the 4th day, she was sitting on a curb with her bag between her feet and her savings nearly gone. A woman passing by noticed her expression and stopped. The woman gave her a small piece of paper with an address written on it, and told her to go and see Madame Charity Osei, a woman who helped young women new to the city find work and a safe place to stay. The address led Akosua to a neat, well-painted building in a busy part of Accra. Inside was a polished office with framed certificates on the walls and a large, clean desk. Behind the desk sat Madame Charity herself, a woman in her mid-50s who wore a sharp, dark suit and had her hair styled into a perfect, smooth shape. She was composed and elegant, and she smiled at Akosua with a warmth that felt like relief after days of hard, cold streets. Madame Charity offered Akosua a shared room with other young women and a job helping at a catering company nearby. A portion of Akosua's wages would go toward the room and a management fee. It sounded reasonable. It sounded fair. Akosua signed the contract without reading every line because she was too tired and too grateful to slow down. The first 2 weeks felt almost good. The work was tiring but manageable. The room was small but clean, and the other women were friendly enough. But then Akosua received her first pay, and the number left after the deductions was far smaller than she had expected. When she asked about it, she was told that the fees had increased. When she asked to see her contract again, she was told she already had a copy. When she looked around at the other women in the house and tried to talk to them about it, she saw something in their eyes that she had not noticed before. It was the look of people who had already stopped believing they could leave.